Have you ever noticed that your parents or grandparents often sleep very little, yet still wake up early in the morning? Have you ever heard them complain that the older they get, the harder it is to fall asleep, tossing and turning before finally drifting off? Or waking up in the middle of the night unable to go back to sleep? These things seem to have become a common occurrence in many households. But is that normal, just a natural part of aging? Or could those short nights be a sign of an underlying health issue we haven't paid enough attention to? Sleep. Something that seems so simple can profoundly impact the health and longevity of older adults. So today, let's explore together, how much sleep do the elderly need, and why does it matter more than you might think? Let's start with a thought-provoking statistic. According to the US Centers for Disease Control and Prevention (CDC), more than 50% of people over 60 experience sleep problems. Some struggle to fall asleep, others don't sleep deeply and wake up repeatedly during the night. And some feel exhausted despite trying to rest. What's even more concerning is that many of us, including the elderly themselves, often think, well, it's normal to sleep less as you get older. But is that true? Do older adults really need less sleep than younger people? Or are they quietly suffering the consequences of sleep deprivation without anyone noticing? The truth is, sleep isn't just a time for the body to rest. It's an essential process that helps the brain recover, the immune system function properly, and the body maintain overall health. If older adults don't get enough sleep, the negative effects can silently build up, reducing their quality of life and even shortening their lifespan. So the question arises, how many hours of sleep are enough for the elderly, and why is their sleep different from ours? To answer this, we need to turn to scientific research from leading experts. According to the National Sleep Foundation, a reputable US-based organization dedicated to sleep studies, adults aged 60 and older should aim for 7 to 8 hours of sleep per night. Yes, that's right. This number isn't much different from what younger adults need. This means that despite aging, the need for sleep doesn't decrease significantly as many people assume. However, there's a key fact to note. The quality of sleep in older adults often declines sharply compared to when they were younger. Why does this happen? Experts explained that as we age, our bodies undergo natural changes. First, the biological clock, the internal mechanism that regulates sleep and wake times, starts to function less effectively. This causes older adults to wake up earlier and struggle to maintain long stretches of sleep at night. Next, hormones play a big role. Melatonin, a hormone that regulates sleep, is produced in smaller amounts as we age, making it harder to fall asleep. Additionally, age-related health conditions like joint pain, frequent urination at night, or cardiovascular issues can interrupt sleep, causing older adults to wake up often. Dr. Matthew Walker, a renowned neuroscientist at the University of California, Berkeley, and author of the book Why We Sleep, once emphasized, sleep is not a luxury. It's the best natural medicine for human health, especially in old age. He points out that when older adults don't get enough sleep, their brains and bodies lack the time needed to repair daily wear and tear. This leads to a host of serious problems, which we'll dive into next. Imagine a day when you only get 4 or 5 hours of sleep. How would you feel? Tired, unfocused, irritable, right? For older adults, these effects are far more severe. Here are the specific consequences when sleep isn't adequate. Memory decline. Sleep plays a crucial role in consolidating memories and processing information. According to research from Harvard University, when older adults sleep less than 7 hours a night, their memory abilities drop significantly. This explains why many elderly people forget names, events, or struggle to learn new things. Prolonged sleep deprivation even increases the risk of Alzheimer's disease, a frightening neurodegenerative condition. 2. Increased risk of stroke and high blood pressure. The American Heart Association, AHA, has shown that insufficient sleep disrupts the cardiovascular system. When the body doesn't rest enough, blood pressure rises, putting strain on the heart and blood vessels. For older adults who are already prone to heart conditions, lack of sleep is like adding fuel to the fire, raising the risk of stroke or heart attack. 3. Mood disorders. Have you ever noticed that older family members sometimes get irritable or feel down for no clear reason? A study from the US National Institutes of Health (NIH) found that lack of sleep increases stress levels and reduces emotional regulation. As a result, older adults may slip into depression or anxiety, affecting not just themselves, but also those around them. 4. Higher risk of falls. In old age, alertness and balance are vital to prevent accidents. According to the CDC, older adults who sleep less than 6 hours a night are 30% more likely to fall than those who get enough rest. This is especially dangerous because a fall can lead to broken bones or other serious complications. These consequences aren't just theoretical. They're realities that millions of older adults worldwide face every day. But the good news is, we can absolutely change this with simple, practical solutions. If sleep is so critical, how can we help the older adults in our families enjoy restful nights? Fortunately, there's no need for complicated methods or expensive sleep aids. Below are detailed, practical, and easy-to-implement solutions recommended by experts from the National Sleep Foundation and leading health organizations. 1. Establish a consistent sleep schedule. Consistency is the key to improving sleep. Encourage older adults to pick a fixed bedtime and wake-up time, such as going to bed at 10 p.m. and waking up at 6 a.m. This should be maintained every day, even on weekends, to help their biological clocks stabilize. If they tend to stay up late watching TV or scrolling on their phone, gently remind them to turn off devices at least 30 minutes before bedtime. A handy tip is to set a soft alarm to signal bedtime, helping them build a natural routine over time. 2. Engage in light exercise. Physical activity isn't just good for health, it's a natural sleep booster. Encourage them to take a 20 to 30-minute walk in the morning, when gentle sunlight helps regulate their biological clock. If going outside isn't an option, they can try simple indoor exercises like arm swings, shoulder rolls, or stretching. In the evening, a short 5 to 10-minute meditation session, just sitting quietly, breathing deeply, and relaxing the body can work wonders. Research from Johns Hopkins University shows that 30 minutes of light daily exercise improves sleep quality by up to 40% in older adults. However, avoid intense workouts or running close to bedtime, as this can make the body too alert to wind down. 3. Adjust eating and drinking habits. Diet directly affects sleep, especially in old age. Ensure their dinner is light, low in fat, and finished at least 2 to 3 hours before bedtime. For example, a bowl of oatmeal with vegetables or a piece of steamed fish is ideal. Avoid spicy, heavily seasoned, or overly filling meals, as these can cause indigestion and disrupt sleep. Also, limit water intake after 8 p.m. to reduce nighttime bathroom trips. A common sleep interrupter for the elderly. If they enjoy tea or coffee, switch to herbal options like chamomile or peppermint in the afternoon, and steer clear of stimulants after 2 p.m. 4. Optimize the sleep environment. An ideal sleep space can make a huge difference. First, adjust bedroom lighting. Use a dim, warm-toned lamp under 300 lux instead of bright white lights, and install thick curtains to block outside light. Noise control is also key. If the house is near a busy road, consider soft earplugs or a white noise machine with sounds like rain or ocean waves to drown out distractions. Keep the room temperature cool, around 68-72 degrees Fahrenheit, 20-22 degrees Celsius. As the body sleeps best in a slightly chilly environment. Finally, check the bed. A mattress that's not too firm, a pillow that supports the neck, and clean, breathable bedding will enhance comfort. If possible, add a small humidifier to prevent dry throat at night. Relax before bed. Many older adults struggle to sleep because their minds are still busy with daily worries. Encourage them to try relaxing activities 30 minutes before bed, like reading a light book. Avoid thrillers or overly gripping stories. Listening to slow instrumental music, or simply sitting with their eyes closed and breathing deeply. A study from Stanford University found that pre-sleep relaxation reduces tossing and turning by 25% in older adults. If they're anxious about health or family matters, have a gentle chat to ease their mind before they head to bed. These solutions don't require much time or money, but they do need patience and family support. With small daily changes, the elderly can gradually enjoy better sleep, leading to improved health and greater comfort for everyone at home. Now you know that older adults need 7 to 8 hours of sleep per night, and that lack of sleep can lead to serious consequences like memory decline, increased stroke risk, mood disorders, or falls. More importantly, you've got practical solutions to help your grandparents or parents sleep better every night. So why wait? If someone in your family is struggling with sleep, share this information with them. A good night's sleep isn't just a gift for their health, it's a way to extend those precious moments of happiness together. Don't forget to hit subscribe to get more helpful videos on caring for elderly health every week. Let's spread this knowledge together to make life better for our loved ones. See you in the next video.